So this piece that I drew here was a birthday gift for a friend. It was a sort of small postcard-like printout, sort of a minimalist style piece of all of us skiing back before the pandemic when we skied together. So I spent the first bit of the stream just drawing this tree. Had to get the details right. Got all the vectors down, then I started sculpting all the details. And I couldn't quite decide how I wanted to do the individual branches. At first, my thought was I would copy it and then just slice out different sections of it to then draw it. But then I decided that didn't actually work the way I wanted it to, and I would rather just draw on the branches each individually. So that's how I started doing it. Just selecting each section, just drawing out a little piece, and making it kind of look like branches. This is going to make it look like different sections of the tree have branches that are picking up the snow and not letting it underneath, and it just makes for a really cool kind of minimalist kind of tree. So I had to make those look rounded, so because they were really flat before, so just kind of selected the vectors, pushed them down, and just making those look like branches. Now the last step is to really make this thing look convincing. We need to add a shadow to it. So underneath the branches, but in front of the background of the tree, we add this little shadow layer, and then just add little bits along the way to make it look like individual branches are catching the shadows. Next step after this is to not just add the shadow on the tree, but the actual shadow behind the tree. And so just drawing out sort of a complicated shape here and giving it like this bluish gray color, which looks really nice. I'm just putting a few of these about. Painting with the trees. Right, so the next step is to actually draw the skiers themselves. Had to take a step back and document all the notes I was talking about before about the different clothing everyone's wearing, because this is our to-do list, just so I could keep all the details straight. So I started just by just drawing the shapes. Now these are super minimalistic drawings. They're very tiny, very small. And so we're not really drawing individual faces, we're just drawing shapes, just getting the vectors down and then kind of sculpting them into place to be the skiers. So this first one's me, the ninja, all dressed in black, and just getting the skis down. Again, not going crazy with the details here. Too many details would just not really help us at all. Next skier up, make this person a little bit smaller and change their colors to match. White hat, white pants. Gave them the ski trail. Checking off the to-do list. Next skier's up. Just using the same kind of skier like it was with the trees, but each skier had unique clothing, and they also have unique body types. This friend of mine is a little bit taller, so we gotta give him his yellow pants. Right, one skier left. Red jacket, red helmet. Placing them in place and making sure that they have the right trails behind them. And then one thing you'll notice here is that they don't have shadows themselves being cast. This was kind of an oversight on my part. I did it right at the very end, but unfortunately stopped the recording right before that. But I'll show how it looks right at the end. This last step here, I kind of regret doing, just adding some small little texture into the snow, some rocks, or just some areas where maybe the snow wasn't so even. When it was full screen, it looked really great. It looked like it had texture, but on the postcard style printout that I gave my friend, it kind of just looked like scuff marks from the printer and didn't actually work out so great. I could have seen that coming. That was just oversight on my part, but Regardless, I do still like it in the full screen version, and so I don't mind having it there. I wish I would just turn the layer off for the final printout. Regardless, I had a lot of fun drawing this on stream. I stream art every week at twitch.tv/number1gun. If you had fun watching me talk about this, maybe come by and check me out at my channel, or subscribe here for when I post my art drawings. I hope you'll check me out and come by. I'd love to see you there. Till next time, peace.